Good morning, my beautiful, wonderful, spicy, sassy, fabulous collective. Oh, look who's just came to visit. Ah! The cockatiels. So I come here every morning and these cockatiels always arrive just on time. Oh, now they're going away. They'll be back. But they arrive always to greet me. They're so beautiful. Can be quite like aggressive as well. You know, you start kind of feeding them and they'll never stop harassing you. But anyway, so beautiful to be to be greeted by my little feather friends this morning. So it's Valentine's Day in the UK and we just experienced our Valentine's Day yesterday, and so I thought I'd do a little Valentine's special. Do want to apologize for not really showing up this past week. We have had a week in our house. It has been it's been a little bit wild, to be honest. Let me just move you here, get a bit of light there. We had a poorly dog. I've got a friend who's living with me at the moment. She spent a few weeks with us and her dog got really sick, and so our focus has really been on helping beautiful Lenny recover from his sickness. He spent a couple of nights in the vet, and all the love and prayers went out, and he has recovered and he is back home with his brother Colby, and he is wanting all the treats again, so that's a really good sign that our little fairy friends are doing good. So that's kind of why I've not really been present. So Valentine's special, I did bring a rose. My little rose. We got this, I just need to, before I start, we had the best night last night. We went to a local event in this place called Mullumbimby, and they do this karaoke on a Friday, and honestly, like, me and the girls I live with, we had a fucking scream. We had a ball, and we just got up and we just song after song, just like opened our throat chakras. I'm telling you what, like, nothing beats opening your throat chakra. Yeah, you know it. Quite like karaoke. I don't know what it is about karaoke, but like, just getting up and being silly and stepping into your little childlike state, like, it is the best way to clear all of that shit. And last night we did exactly that. It was so much fun. So talking about that, I want to find my selenite wand, but I don't actually know if I need it. Like, last night was so fucking fun. Go out and do some karaoke, guys. Like, all of these chants and all of these selenite wands and all of these little rituals and practices that you've got to clear your throat chakra, nothing quite fucking does it like Friday night karaoke. Go and do it. See, butterfly just flew by to just say, confirmation. So anyway, this is the theme. It's all about love. Love, love, love. And you know, I think a lot of us get quite like, or in the past I used to get a bit on Valentine's Day about, didn't have that lover, or, wasn't taken. It's a terrible term to use, isn't it? Taken. Let me just turn around. I feel like I'm not looking great in that light. Maybe that, what do you reckon? Do you reckon that light's a bit better? It was just looking a bit dark. I don't want it dark. All right. There we go. It's that bit better, but you can't see the water now. Oh, all right. We'll just have to make do with that. Sorry, I'm feeling really silly today. I'm feeling really silly and just in this childlike state of just, I think it was just after the karaoke night. It always gets me in these silly, fun moods, which I love. I just soak it up, So back to the seriousness. Love. And you know what? I pulled a card this morning, and it was all on sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. And so I was really thinking of what I was going to speak on, and it really came to me about like speaking on how our own pleasure is medicine to the world, and when we actually step into the things that light us up, how healing that is, not just for ourselves but for others, because it gives people the permission to also do the same. So yeah, so I'm going to just list a few of my pleasures. I'd love you to think of some of the things that light you up as well, and think about how you can like incorporate that into your daily rituals or practices. But yeah, mine is singing. I'm not the best singer, but I love to sing, and I love to sing with like groups of people, and just being silly and singing silly songs, maybe around the campfire. Karaoke is great as well, but just singing, like, it's so healing. And also poetry. I love poetry. It's a way that I alchemize my pain. I tend to write, like, do a lot of my shadow work with poetry, so I'll kind of write all like all things kind of dark. So with the shadow work, we explore our own darkness, and we learn how to alchemize it. And then and the way that I do that is kind of looking at the dark poetry and then spinning it and actually putting like positive tones on it. So I've actually got a poem that I would love to read to you about love, and it was actually a poem that I alchemized from a poem that I wrote in the past about dark arrows in love, so like codependencies and attachments, and you know, all the dark stuff that comes up in love as well, which is merely just mirrors to the work that we need to do in ourselves. So nothing's ever wasted. It's all, you know, it's all really a blessing in disguise, as long as we know how to, you know, create those changes and move forward with hope in our hearts, and happiness and humor and harmony, because these are the frequencies where we, you know, we belong. It's our birthright. It's our birthright to be in those frequencies, as, you know, as often as we can. You know, the world has programmed us to be in those lower chakra points and just constantly thinking about food, sex, and, you know, all those things that are just down below. We need to try and balance by, you know, tapping into our heart's desires and learning how we can like receive messages through our crown, because we are all capable. We are all psychics, we are all magicians, we are all witches, we are all seers, we are all psychic, you know, I think I said that, clairvoyance, but you know, and we need to actually, you know, be able to enter those higher realms, if you like, you know, and through shadow work, through, you know, being receptive. I think that's a big thing, is actually being receptive. So this beautiful card, look how pretty it is. Rebecca Campbell, I love you, you're a gift to this world. And I'm going to read off this from the Rose Oracle deck. So, my sensuality is sacred and holy. Other people's sensuality is sacred and holy. I open myself up to express and receive love in a way that feels safe and good to me. I release painful programming and experiences and return to love. The state of love, unconditional love. It's one of the highest frequencies, guys, unconditional love, as well as authenticity. So when we step into our authentic truth, actually, I think science recently is, there's some science out there that says authenticity is actually a higher frequency than unconditional love. But I like to have them hand in hand, and it's stepping into these frequencies has created so much magic in my life. And yeah, so think about ways, bye little kookaburras, and think about ways in which you can align yourself to those, and that is by understanding what your medicine gift is to the world, what brings you pleasure in life. And pleasure, removing the ego and the pleasure that you felt maybe when you were a child, and like, what did you used to do to regulate, what did you used to do to play, like what were the things that you used to like do to really just like adventure with the world and play with the world. And yeah, just figure out how you can incorporate those into your life again. And honestly, it's just magic. Our imaginations and our childlike state is just once you return to that, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. So yeah, write a list of all the things that bring you pleasure. Start practicing them. And I'm gonna I'm gonna read my little poem, and it's all on light arrows. So I don't know if you know, but every day we're shooting out arrows, we're receiving arrows, some of them light, some of them dark, when you can physically we don't physically see them, it's very spiritual, but you know, we kind of pick up, we embody or kind of like carry these arrows in our lives, and if we don't know how to cleanse and remove those arrows, they can become quite problematic and actually manifest as physical ailments and you know, disabilities or mental health struggles. And so yeah, it's really important to have a good practice to cleanse spiritually. So anyway, this is a poem that I wrote about imagining in my childlike state a love with just light arrows, which I'm yet to find. And you know, a lot of it's been me as well, like throwing my arrows. It's not just like, you know, it's two-way. We're all mirrors to each other, and in this life, and you know, we're all growing in our unique ways. So yeah, here it goes. I hope you enjoy. Happy Valentine's Day. In the pursuit of love, she embraces clarity. She seeks her wisdom from ancient sanity. Love is a gift, not a sacrifice. She unveils history with grace and mystery. She knows growth is a part of love's journey. Love is a source of joy and fulfillment, the frequency in which she'll always remain. In love, she discovers new depths of her being. Each brings her closer to clairvoyant seeing. She makes love in the warmth of daylight, creating a bright canvas for dreams to unfold. These colors illuminate the love she once knew, forever intertwined in this dance of passion. This love is a fresh start, a revival of the past. Emotional safety unlocks her softness and strength. She's a deep yearning for vulnerability and truth. Her soul has awakened, her eyes wide open. She finds her solace in her deepest desires. She affirms her celestial worth, her needs are valid. She nurtures herself with care and compassion. Loving another enriches her essence. Each draws her closer to divine presence. With every heartache, her self-love blossoms. New love is an old love resurrected. Her passionate, effervescent love remains deep within the well of herself. So yeah, it's a returning to yourself, you know, love. That's where the true well of love is. It's when we return to that divinity and that love that we have within ourselves. And yeah, it just pours out in the most beautiful ways when you can meet yourself with so much care, so much love, and so much, you know, empathy, and all of the things that you wish others will give you, or all of the things that you're, you know, attaching yourself to as an exterior. Like we can access that within ourselves, and that's how we magnetize and draw, you know, a divine love or a divine counterpart towards us. So, you know, yeah, it's out there. You know, that true love, that old-fashioned love, that ancient love, it is out there. It's just how do we align ourselves to that frequency so that we can be met, because we're all mirrors, you know. It's a game of mirrors, you know, and like you've got to get yourself really to the state of being that you want to be met at. So yeah, I hope you liked the poem, and I hope that you find ways today to practice self-love and self-care, and yeah, have fun. Life is not meant to be so serious all the time. Just go and find ways to have fun. Go find a karaoke. It's the weekend now. Go find some karaoke and open that throat chakra and just get out all of your heart's desires on the mic. It's so much fun. Yeah, cockatiels know it. Oh, honestly, I just feel so great after that karaoke night. What a great way to spend a Friday. Anyway, lots of love. here's this beautiful part of the world I'm in. Look at these kids on the paddleboard. Honestly, it's paradise. And my baby Kobe. Lots of love to you all. Mwah. And I'll try and get on 3 times next week. I don't know what life is going to throw at us next week, but yeah, my routine hopefully should be back on track. And yeah, that's the message today. Self-love, self-care, sensuality. Oh, connect to all the goodness. Like, take back your birthright. Take back your birthright to just like be in these states of being without shame, without fear, without guilt, without any of these low vibrational fucking negative energies. Like, tell them to fuck off, seriously. And we have to actually command, you know, not be gentle with those energies. For years and years I've been so gentle with those energies, like, oh, you know, why, or, you know, and like the day that I just went, seriously, get fucked out of my life, you know. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. So anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Happy Valentine's Day. Mwah. Love you.